care workers and nurses recruited from Zimbabwe and other African countries to work in the UK are being scammed and exploited by unscrupulous recruitment agencies. This was revealed by an investigation conducted by a UK newspaper, The Telegraph, into the working conditions of these migrant workers. Some people who spoke to the publication alleged that the conditions they were working and living under were so bad that they were comparable to modern slavery. Ironically, most of these unscrupulous recruitment agencies are owned and run by Zimbabweans in the UK. These agencies, who act as middlemen in securing employment, exploit the nurses and care workers by withholding more than 50% of their wages. They also force the workers to live in squalor. One Zimbabwean who moved to the UK in November 2018 to be a care worker, told the publication, "When you are working for an agency, they pay you 50% of your total salary. You are getting paid £14 per hour, but then these guys will pay you £7. Even worse, this amount does not include taxes. Once the tax is deducted, workers are left with as little as £4 per hour for rent, food, and all sorts of expenses. The agency tells you, 'I paid for your accommodation, flights, visa, I'm your sponsor.' It's like a hideous loan," said Mr. Moyo. Moyo, who left the UK after a few months, vowed not to return to the country as a care worker due to the poor conditions he lived under. While in Britain, he was forced to pay £70 a week to share a house with 8 others. "I'll never return to the UK as a care worker." Despite his troubles, Moyo said that the situation is even more dire for Zimbabweans nurses and care workers without the proper paperwork. "I met with guys who told me, I have been in the UK since 1999 and don't have papers, so I do care work. I work for an agency and I'm left with £300, you just do what they ask you to do." The issue of agencies exploiting foreign nurses and care workers has been trending for the last few months. Social media was on fire in June after a leaked care worker pay slip went viral. The pay slip showed that the care worker earned a monthly salary of £2,255. However, the worker was left with just £604 after the employer withheld the rest under administrative fees. The investigation also revealed that the exploitation begins in Zimbabwe. Thousands of Zimbabweans are reportedly being scammed of hundreds of dollars while trying to get a Red Cross care worker certification and the highly coveted Certificate of Sponsorship, COS. Hilary Muserurwe, a Zimbabwe-born social scientist in England, said, "Exploitation does not start on arrival in the UK. It starts during the application process." Joseph Zuze, a trainee nurse at Mutare Hospital, with plans to emigrate to the UK, said care agencies are demanding as much as £5,000 to give people certificates of sponsorship. Care agencies in the UK, run by Zimbabwe nationals, are gifting the cost to their relatives and friends first, and anyone else faces hefty fees that reach £4,000, said Mr. Zuze. Another Zimbabwe-born nurse who is already in the UK working for the NHS added that she knew someone in the UK charging £7,000. Tafi Nyawanza, head of immigration at Mezzo Law in Birmingham, said these actions by the agencies are illegal. UK law is clear. A recruitment agency cannot charge a fee for placing an employee. The person who assigns or prepares and allocates the costs must not be related to the prospective employee. If this is the case, the relationship must be fully disclosed to the Home Office, he said. Teachdor Manzig, a Zimbabwe-born engineer who ran a legitimate care staffing agency in Stoke-on-Trent until 2017, slammed the withholding of wages by agencies, saying it resulted in slavery-like conditions. "This is slavery happening in front of our eyes. I strongly believe we are going to have a court case very soon." Most of these employers owe people more money than they can ever pay, he said. In the past, the UK's Home Office has cracked down on similar practices by Asian and East European recruitment companies. However, Dormanzi is not optimistic that the Home Office will achieve the same success. He said that this is because the Zimbabwe-owned agencies are careful in their recruitment. They are recruiting a lot of young Zimbabweans. For some, this is the first time they have been employed. Most of them are gripped by the fear factor. They're told, here's your only chance to come to the UK, he said. For more daily updates, remember to subscribe to this channel.